Hello and welcome to Peter's Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate Ford Mondeo ST line automatic. A fantastic example with a free stamp service history. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, the only thing I can see, a couple of very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them, just so you can see how insignificant they are, as to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see a single mark. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. As I move along the door, really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get close up underneath the door handle and highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Car does have the rear privacy glass, looks really nice. Moving on to the rear door, in identical condition to the driver's. Struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Again, no marks underneath the door handle, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. And that alloy wheel, exactly the same as driver's front, struggling to see a single mark. Just take you into the car from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out the driver's step is unmarked all the way along, as is the ST line kick plate. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the vehicle, no sign of any wear to the interior. All seats really nice. Get a close-up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. Absolutely no sign of any wear to the base of the seat. That is, of course, just a shadow from the steering wheel. I can assure you it isn't a mark to the driver's seat. The car's had the genuine Ford overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close-up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine Ford mats with the car. Just want to show you the driver's door card is unmarked as well. Can be quite common around the window switches and door handles to see a little bit of wear and marks, but absolutely not the case on this Mondeo. In particular, highlighting this brushed metal trim. Have seen that quite scratched on Fords in the past, but as I said, not on this Mondeo. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, step unmarked again, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Absolutely no sign of any wear. Those overmats have done the job and protected all the carpets. Carpets in the rear exactly the same as the front ones. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. Can be quite common. No sign of any wear or marks to that door card as well, in particular pointing out that brushed metal trim. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Onto the tailgate of the car, exactly the same. Can't see anything to mention. Just take you inside the luggage compartment, all really nice and clean. They are the genuine mats fitted from new. Done the job and protected all the carpets. The carpet underneath there, of course, in perfect order. It is raining outside today, so just a little bit of rainwater there come off the boot. Just rub that away so you can see there's absolutely no sign of any luggage rash to the rear of the bumper. Can't see any scuffs to the plastics either. Sometimes people do buy these bigger vehicles for the luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items and scuffing the plastics and rear of the bumper, but absolutely not the case with this Mondeo. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the drivers. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. Can't see anything to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. All alloy wheels, really nice, as I've already said. Moving on to the door. Can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to mention on the door itself. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps and door cards. I've already mentioned seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Once again, no kicks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. Footwell's unmarked again. Moving on to the passenger front door. Again, really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. There's no chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Again, struggling to see a single mark. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as the others, no sign of any wear. Really is an absolutely fantastic example as I go around the entire car, inside and out, other than those few very minor stone chips which are to be expected. I really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. An absolutely cherished example. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128 points AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on our website, so if you do require any further info about this Ford Mondeo, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions regarding the delivery process or car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.